I am back.
And in greater numbers or shot.
Hey, we scored
No,
at least.
just by myself. Just blue screens,
Right,
just
shouldn't
crushed.
have even joined,
Yeah. It's back.
It's not even blue screen these days, it's green screen, isn't it?
No, this was definitely a blue screen with the white smiley facey type thing.
I thought change it to green.
I'm still Windows 10.
Jersey.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm thinking about upgrade, going up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not much you do with that, mate.
I think Chaos has infected my PC. You're right, Freya. He's been round at some point. While I've
Not
been
what
out.
you were doing about that one, Doddy.
No.
Jammed his knob into me floppy drive.
Ooh.
That's fucking vile. He's Ginger Willock.
Silly little pillock.
Where's he gone? Okay.
It just went, nah.
That'll do. Yeah, keep going. Yep. Unlucky, mate. I'm about to get rushed. Right. Yes.
Right, reconnecting.
Hello.
Yeah, well, I think that's how he broke his PC. Well, last I think it's some of the... Oh, that's not a good place to respawn. Right on Doddy.
That works. Ooh, good block.
Oh!
Oh, unlucky. Right idea. Cross it, you lob. There you go. Oh, fuck me, heavy cross leg.
Tackle him!
Not
Not the... Never mind. That's the wrong way!
Yes, it is.
That's a salmon leap.
A bit of fucking space.
Oh, it's fairly bad wig and fairly bad panda. Alright, I thought I had two fairly bad pandas there for a second.
That's a good ball!
Can't redeem himself.
Thank fuck out that net.
Under pressure.
What, darling? Alright, 2 minutes.
Food.
That was a horrible bit of desync. I'm on your right, Doddy. It's a good fucking tough ass leg.
I'm behind on that, mind. Damn it.
He's done it again.
Anticipated the rainbow flick.
Ooh, keep it fucking hell.
Go on, keeper, son!
Fuck me.
Well, that's impressive.
Gone. You buy yourself at the minute, mate.
That's fine, I'm just harassing. That's all I need to do.
Back into the corner, mate. Be nice if you got the ball.
Sorry, it's keepers.
Oh, it's all Sunday League.
Okay, I scored on. There's no keeper.
No, Kenji's not.
Oh, I am now. I wasn't. I wasn't the keeper.
You were.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't not until I stepped back into the box. Someone else is the keeper and they came up past me.
Come on, man. Don't care.
Yeah, beer ready, like.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll call it there for the night then.
Come on, man. Fucking hell. Didn't you just put a leave button in like Rocket League? So let's leave when the match is finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, in that case, for the moment, I'm going to switch it across to something else. No, I'm not coming around to yours to whip you again. Tell your mum I'll be back around later with the whip. Stop it with the sticky keys. Right.
Don't be rude.
He's an annoying little like, isn't he? Okay. Will you shut up? Absolute pain in the dick, you. Okay, let's change me game channel. Okay, let's update that title. Let's go to Twitch. Let's change it there. Let's change the game category. And hit done. Launch Steam. And we'll be into a game in a minute. We probably won't. It's probably going to be something really stupid and really simple as well. Oh yeah, that's the point. He's got all the ports to swap out and test, hasn't he? Right, I'm going to do something a bit more chill. If it loads up, come on. It says it's launching. Come on. Load up. Do something.
Red alert. All hands stand to battle stations.
Is that a Jeff Bezos special? It is. My name is Jeff. Are you still on voice chat? Oh no, he's gone. It's just me. He has gone. Must have work in the morning. Yes, so... St. Jeff. Subscribe with Prime. There's Jeff. Oh, why is this taking so long? So I'm trying to load up Space Engineers. I've been playing a bit of Space... there we go. It's loading up now. That was Star Trek. Fuck you. I should have a different alert set up for me. Amazon Prime sub, shouldn't I? I can do that.
it actually was.
Actually, was what?
Star Trek, it wasn't Jeff.
I know it was Star Trek. It was Picard. I was just saying that. I should set
Why
up
did you say it was Jeff?
because it's an Amazon Prime sub. It's Jeff. Ugh, excuse me. Oh, I drank too much. Unfortunately, none of it is alcoholic. Yeah, so there was some new DLC came out a couple of weeks ago for Space Engineers, so I started myself up a solo game just to think about with mods and have a look at stuff and create like a test environment and do stuff. It's still a survival one. It's not creative. It's still like starting from scratch and building things up. But yeah, so I've been dipping into a bit of this on offline. I have been playing games for the last week or so, but I just haven't been streaming just because it's been too hot, and I just couldn't be arsed, to tell you the truth. On a couple of days where I was sick last week, just a bit of gastroenteritis type stuff, but where I was like just nothing serious. Just had a couple of days off work. Puking and shitting lots. Right, so this is the hall. Why have I started here? This must have been where I signed off last time I was on it. This is just a mining facility I've got up above the main base. The main base is over there. Ah, oh yeah, give it... Oh, by the weekend I was alright. But for a couple of days it was just like both ends full tilt. It was like, Must have been a bug, like a norovirus sort of thing, because the boy had it a couple of days before at the weekend. Why is there so many trees around here? Okay, we'll be able to see where we are better in the morning when the light starts coming back. Aha, here we are. Here's the arch. There's my ship. Tipple has been in here as well. This is Tipple's little ship that he set away to build on Thursday, just before he went away and fucked his computer. There's our mast up there. And this is base on the edge of a decent sized ice lake. Plenty of resources all around. So yeah, I've been having some fun trying out some of the new parts. The lighting in here is shit. I need to sort that out. It's all very dark. Haven't got the colour scheme right in here yet. Just been trying to design some stuff up and get some playing with some stuff. So this here's one of the new blocks. The cargo, no, it's not. It's a corridor, round shaped corridor. The new that didn't sound good. That sounds like we're low on power. Huh. Okay, it looks like tonight might be a time to start doing some power management and getting that up and working and getting some better power into the place. I do have some uranium from a space trip, so I could potentially build a uranium generator, maybe. That would cure a lot of our power plants. I haven't really got anywhere yet to build one, because that wasn't going to be planned for until much further down the line. This is still very early phase at the minute. There's a lot of clearing outs that I've just been getting on top of. Nice big entrance hallway we've got here, and we're going to the first room, and this is just where we've got some cargo stacks. Oh god, yeah, the batteries are dead. Hello Jumo, how are you? Batteries are dead. Just a couple of cargo containers in there. We'll go through to this side. This is the refinery area. As we can hear, the power is currently fucked, so we'll have to do something about that. I suppose... Ooh, well, I need to fix that. Not starving, I've already ate, thank you very much. Apart from that, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, yeah, so I've been doing a bit of this offline when we've not been doing some games together. As I said, I just haven't streamed for the last week. I would have streamed last night if we were doing Shrouded. But through the week, I've not been streaming at all, just because it's been too hot to concentrate and do anything. I've just been chilling out, doing not much. That rematch, we've been trying to get a handle on that. That came out on Thursday, I think. And yeah, not much else. There's a 7 Days to Die 2.0 update at the end of the month. Potentially getting a game of that up and working again. Having a look at the new stuff in that. Star Citizen's got a big update, 4.2. I've not been wanting to get into that at all in this heat because it cooks my computer, and in this heat I didn't want any more heat in the room. But now, hopefully, if it's starting to turn a bit cooler, I might dip back into a bit of Star Citizen as well, have a look at the new stuff in there. Yes, so anyway, refinery room, we'll go down there later. Refinery room, we'll cross over the refinery room. In the back we've got the rear of the refineries. What we've got through here, this looks like our assemblers. Yeah, we've got some assemblers and the start of an assembler room going on here. If we go through here, we're going to see... Okay, I need Okay, that's in the way. That shouldn't be there. Ignore that. What we'll see here is another new one of the new blocks in the DLC. This is a Lab O2H2 generator. So the new DLC is very much lab orientated, sort of like scientific equipment and that sort of stuff. A lot of sort of decorative blocks as you tend to get with the DLCs these days. But there's some rather funky, nice stuff. I quite like this. It's basically just the reskinned H2 generator. But it looks quite nice, I think. A little bit of animation going on here. Or imagine that's creating H2 or O2. What did I have tonight for tea? What did I have for tonight for tea? I can't remember what I had. Oh, I had a vegetarian pasty type bake thing, didn't I? Okay, so we'll go through these doors. This is the biggest area that I am currently cleaning out at the minute. This is going to be a large hangar area where we can build and store ships. Or I can build and store ships. But the idea of this world, with it just being on my PCs, it's going to be, once I've got it all finished and got the base, it is survival, so it is like general grind still. I'll be loading mods into this and testing mods out for if we go back on doing on the server, so we can build up a mod list of what we want in the game. And also just to keep my hand in it a bit so I can remember what to do and how it works. See if I can make some builds in it. So we'll go down the main corridor and we'll take a detour down here. There's not really much else to the base, to be honest. We haven't. That's about it, really. I haven't really done much. What have I got down here? I don't know why I'm going down here because there isn't really anything too exciting down here neither. All I've got down here, it's just a cobalt mine at the minute, and this is still getting the construction as well. There is. I do like these new corridors that we've got in. These are quite cool. These are part of the DLC. Yeah, this is just a cobalt mine that I'm setting up. So we've got a shitload of cobalt at the minute. I suppose the next thing that I'm doing is actually trying to set up. Do I want to spend this evening? No, I need to sort the power out this evening. Let's go and get a load of solar. See if we've got any solar cells in stock. If not, I'll build some solar cells up so we can go and put up a solar plant up. I'm going to need some more batteries as well. I have to build a battery bank somewhere. And see if we can get the solar tower up. Because I haven't really got the solar tower up at all yet. Because I haven't got very much stuff in here at the minute. We've been running on minimal power, shall we say. But now that I think we've got to the end where minimal power is no longer any good. Okay, so I need to find the H2 generator. Drop that in. Okay, they're filled up. I'm going to need... Do we have any solar panels at all? Any solar cells in stock? We've only got 32. Okay, let's make a shitload of solar cells. We need... Oh no, we've got enough. Okay, that's going to be a power issue why that's chundering through like that. What actually have we got going on in the refineries? Cobalt. 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 Just cobalt at the minute. I don't think they've got any other ores in at the minute that need refining apart from cobalt and that little bit of stone. Nah, just cobalt and stone. Nothing else. Okay, so solar panels. Let's go for the colorable ones. Colorable. Start with those and just put I'm not trying to withdraw, I want to put them into production. There. Nope. Okay. Every time I think of this, I just get distracted thinking what becomes SA2. Yeah. I wonder if there will be some sort of backwards compatibility where you can bring your existing blueprints into Space Engineers 2. I think Keen had a presentation today. I need a rotor in. In fact, I'm going to need 3 rotors, I think. Advanced rotors. Let's put the advanced rotors onto there. Let's put the solar panels. We'll go with the colorable solar panel. What is that? Is that part of... That's DLC. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with the... Do we need some advanced rotors? And then we're going to have to... Oh, lovely weather. Why has that gone off there? Tools... Not tools blocks. Where's my character items, character tools? Stick that back onto the hotbar, please. Thank you. The biggest reason that you mentioned it is we're building things in creative, kind of struggling to see the point of the sequel. Yeah, if they came out and said, oh, by the way, that... Oh. Shit. I forgot this was a mess. Okay. Right, I'm going to have to drop some stuff off. I need space in my inventory here. Okay, we are going to lose power for a while. I need to take all these down. This entire tree's got to come down. I should have just gone for a uranium reactor. Okay, where's my bits gone? The knight just came and pinched them all. I bet they have, haven't they? Well, this is going to be fun. Okay. Let's even get some power into the base before it gets dark. I suppose as soon as I start getting some solar panels up, we'll start creating power anyway, won't we? So, other than... Yes, the nanites are come... Okay, this must be in range of the nanites, but for at least the janitor mode on them to pick things up. Right, let's just get some framework in place. Been too busy building people tubes. Need more component tubes. What have you been up to at the minute anyway, Jumo? Any games that have caught your attention? Don't take out that block. I see there's a lot of people playing the new Dune game. That seems to be quite popular at the minute. Oh yes, I saw you on Kerbal. Yeah, that's right. Oh crap. Okay. Stick some of the inventory into there. I don't know what made me want to play some Space Engineers again. I just thought one day, you know what, I fancy going building something. Didn't even ask for a server to get the quote. I just thought, you know what, I just want to crack on and just do something in my own little world, I think. So, started up a new server, a new game. Not server, just a new individual world about maybe 10 days ago, something like that. I've just been keeping myself busy in there. Maybe not even that, to be honest. Okay, right, so let's take some steel out of there. And how high is this? You know what, we can build this a little bit higher. it's a solar tower. Why not? The higher we can get it, the more sunshine it's going to get. And get out of the shadows a little bit.
Inventory full.
You haven't stolen all that? Oh, okay. Right, I have now completely killed all the power in the base. That does have
Inventory full.
steel plate in it. Okay, but not enough. Right. Oh, crap. Okay, let's go and drop this stuff off. I'm going to need steel plate. Ow. Inventory. That's what's taking up all the room. No, I didn't drop the thing that was taking up all the room. I'm just going to go and steal some steel plates off here. So, I'm going to build the tower just a little bit higher. So yeah, we'll build the tower a little bit higher, and then we'll stick some rotors on, and we'll stick a load of solar panels on. So we can load in there Icy's solar panel script. What do you think? Think that's high enough? Yeah, I think that's going to be high enough. He says as he keeps on building up. I think that's probably going to be... Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, so... let's see. We want a rotor on the bottom. And then, how does this work again? Block. Rotor. No, I haven't actually got onto the vanilla NCPs neither. No, I should do, shouldn't I? That should be a... Let's... Yeah, I'll get there eventually to that point where we've got the NPCs. I keep forgetting about them, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, let's go 4. That'll do for the minute. Okay. Right, so I need... Get rid of that. Okay, the nanites are actually busy. I'm going to go to one of the new blocks down here, which is this thing here, which is a cargo terminal.
Energy low.
I'm going to jump in here. Yeah, I totally forget about them. I forget they're a thing. The idea of this world is to try out that sort of stuff and to get my head around drones as well, to do a lot of sort of experimentation on that side of things. So drones, automatic flights, have a look at the NPCs, and have a look at the Prototech stuff. Yada yada yada, all that sort of stuff. Okay, down we go. Yeah, do you think my ship's got... Whoa! Do you think my ship's got enough spotlights on it? Tonight, Matthew, on Stars in Your Eyes. Okay. Oh, build planner is empty. Okay, right. So, let's get some solar panels on the go as well then. Let's grab a shitload of stuff for those. We'll start to get some power back into this place, shall we? Right, so I should have enough now to finish these rotors. That's that one done. Large steel tubes. Okay. Large steel tubes. Army build plans reach capacity. Brilliant. Okay. Right, let's get... We can come back to those. Let's, for the minute, let's get some... Yeah, put them on there. I've got good bot switched on as well. Why have I still got good bot switched on? I don't need good bot. It's not a good bot, it's more annoying bot. Okay, solar panels. Oh, I don't like how... Okay. I need to fix that. I need to fix that now. Crap on a stick. I should have fixed the rotors first of all. They're going to need to be reset and taken back, reset to 0. Although actually it shouldn't really matter actually once I've got Icy's script on. God, they're large steel tubes that are going to take up a lot of weight. Okay, let's get these ones in. I don't like that juddering. I don't like what's going on there with the rotors. Okay, let's get some of these panels up and working, shall we? Got a few at the bottom, but they're not really going to be catching very much sunlight. Right, which one also needs to be fixed? That one. Okay, so that's fixed. That's fixed. That's complete. That's complete. That's complete. Stop juddering! Christ. I think the solar panels have got a bit of Parkinson's to them. I'm going to crash into this arch. That arch is only temporary for the minute. It's just temporary this. I just needed some floodlights up. I will design something better. That one's complete. That's that one done. Okay, so that's some of them in. That's how many is that we got in? 4. 4. Okay, back down and get the, hopefully for the last 2 bits for this. For these 2 anyway. Oh god, okay. Might be another run I have to do here. I was going to get all the bits that I needed on this run to put these ones in. Right, once these panels are in, I'll extend the mast out a bit. That's bulletproof glass I need. go and get the last of that. This should be the last. That should be enough. It says I can't withdraw 1 bulletproof glass, but I might have to go and make some more. I might have run out. Did I bring any steel with me? I brought 1 steel. Oh, great.
Inventory full.
Some sort of turbine block would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. If they're adding water, I imagine they're going to add stuff. Surely they're going to add stuff in like that. The amount of people that's going to be wanting to build ships as well and submarines. Oh, is that it? Oh, crap. Are all of these complete? Ow. Don't know how I didn't kill myself there. Okay, they all seem to be complete. Okay, I need more steel then. So let's just drop this stuff here. Watch the nanites fly all the way up here and go, ooh, tasty, I'll take those things back. I really should get into Star Citizen and have a look at these new Sandworm missions that they've got going on. They look class. Not trying to rip off Tune at all. Alright, I need some steel plate. This is going to tell me when I got... Oh, there it is. I've got plenty of steel plate. What is going on with my rotors? Oh my god, that's some wobble. Gee. Okay, the wobble has stopped. No, the wobble has started again. And the wobble goes again. The wobble goes on. I don't... This is all going to blow up in my face, isn't it? This is making me feel a little bit sick, if I'm honest. I need to do something about that wobble. What can I do about the wobble?
Energy low.
No, energy's low. So, I am building at the minute a very wobbly tower. So this is a solar array. So I have got a base at the bottom here. Here. Now that it's coming to daylight, we'll be able to see this a bit better. Anyway, let's give us the full effect of this. Let's So this is basically just a sandbox construction game. Yes, glass doors, close those up. So yeah, where you can basically go in and just build what you want. But there is missions and storylines, and you can do stuff, and yeah, so it's an open-ended, no linear storyline sort of thing. It mostly just concentrating on construction and engineering and figuring things out for yourself and building ships to do things, setting up processing lines, refining lines, that sort of stuff. It's a lot like Minecraft, but with a bit more spacey engineering to it. So this is what I've been doing so far. I've made myself a little base, which I've got refiners and assemblers in. Basically, I've been going out and mining ores around the planet, bringing them back to the base, refining them so I can then use them to use the raw resources to make components. Those components are then put together to make various blocks, which in turn can be then plugged into other stuff, and you can make yourselves ships. Usually ships better than this. I have got some designs of other ships that I may bring in and tinker with. Paint and Tipple ship in this game isn't actually the highlight of this game for me. The highlight of this game is very much retrieving Keeks's cryopod and building a space rocket around it and launching him into space when he was offline. That's very much the highlight of this game for me, anyway. So it's a lot of dicking about. Okay, can I do anything with these? I need to stop that vibration, and I need to get those panels reset back to 0. So let's have a look. Let's go to a control desk, and if we hit K and go into the control panel, and I can have a look and see if I can find those rotors. There we are, advanced rotor. Okay, so current angle is 353 degrees. Long pole vibrating. Are you sure you can stream this? No. Oh, hang on a second. How about if I share the inertia tensor? What have I just done? That doesn't look good. I don't like the way those numbers are going. What have I just done? It's now spinning round. Ah. Well, it stopped vibrating on all but the base rotor. Right, we'll go build planner. So this is one of the mods. This is Build Vision. This is one of the best mods that's in this. It's an advanced planning system, which I can access here by holding down the control key, highlighting the object, holding down the control key, and I can access the settings on it. Now, so I should be, there we go, share inertia tensor off. So I was on the right lines anyway about sharing the inertia tensor. So that may well have stopped the vibrating. Good. Now let's strip out the rest of these. So I'm stripping these panels down. That, oh, careful, I don't nearly cut the wrong thing down. I would have brought the entire tower down there. So these solar panels I'm taking out, and I'm stripping the components out to put the components in the panels up here so I can build them further up. The idea is next, I'm not very good at the next bit, but you can create programmable blocks, which you can set away to do a script, and that script can then be used to do things. One of the scripts that I've got is to automatically align these panels. So the script will be applied to say, right, These rotors here, what they're basically going to do is rotate and track the sun. So this will automatically rotate and follow the path of the sun throughout the day, meaning our solar panels get as much time in the sunlight as possible to charge up the batteries and give power to the station. Now, problem is, I'm not very good with scripts on this. Usually Tipple does the scripts for us, but he's went and shagged his computer, so I'm going to have to try and do it myself. I don't think it's too difficult. I think it's just there is a guide to it, but I'll see if I can wing it. But I want to get more of these solar panels up first of all. Okay, so that's another one in there. Oh yeah, words. Damn it. My Achilles heel. My native language. That's just proven. Oh. Let's try and balance the sides out. Okay, so I'm going to clear my build planner, and what I can do, I can highlight this panel here, for example, and see it's got the green edging around it to see that's what I'm highlighting, that's what I'm working on at the minute. If I now hit the right mouse button, it says components added to the build planner, and we'll press G, and we can see down in here in our build planner just added in the colorable solar panel, and I can do that another 7 times. So I have now got 8 of those solar panels in my build planner. What this allows me to do is go back to somewhere that's got a cargo port, somewhere that I can access my cargo containers where I've got all of my components stored. So here's a terminal I can do that, and I just middle click on it and it exports to my inventory steel plate, construction comp, girders, computers, and some solar cells. And that will now allow me to go back up, and I can just, that is now loaded in some of the, as many as the components that I can carry to build a solar cell. Except I didn't bring any bulletproof glass with me. I think I'm going to need to make a load of bulletproof glass. I think we're out of bulletproof glass. Right, let's have a look. Do we have any bulletproof glass? So I'll go back down to my terminal here. I'll hit I. See here, on the standard view, I'm just looking at the contents of the cargo terminal. There's nothing in it. If I go here, I can see what I've got all networked in. So these are all of the things that are cabled or conveyed, rather, into this one location. So the entire base has got conveyor pipes from all underneath it, connecting various equipment to the rest of the equipment. So I can more or less access everything from everywhere. And that allows the distribution of goods throughout the network chain. It also allows me to go and pull those goods from, I've got 2 large cargo containers back inside the main base, but I can pull the components from those containers into my inventory. I can also access the production queue, and I need to build some bulletproof glass. So I'm just going to add a load of bulletproof glass to the production queue, and hopefully we're going to have enough of the materials to make it. In this case, silicon wafer. Silicon wafer comes from silicon ore. So I mine silicon ore, I put it into the refiner, and that turns it into silicon wafer. Right, okay, I've managed to grab some more stuff. So we'll go back up. We'll weld up a few more of these. Now if we'll highlight one of these panels, it'll tell us that's 100% done. This one's 81% done, so we'll put the bulletproof glass I've just pulled out into there. Put the bulletproof glass into that one. Move on to the next one. This one is 71% done. Okay, and it's using the stuff out of my inventory to weld up. Move up onto another one that hasn't got anything on it yet. There's another one complete. Now that needs some bulletproof glass, but of course that is currently being manufactured at the moment. And we'll just use whatever we've got in our inventory left to do the rest of them. But have a look at our build planner now. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4 components for 6 more solar cells, solar panels to be completed. So we'll go back. Cannot withdraw 2 computers, solar cells, blah, blah, blah. Well, I've got enough room in the inventory. So we're going to need to do another run after this. But we've still got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 over there to do as well. So let's see, can we finish this one? Yes, we can. Move on to the next one. This one here is going to complete as well. We've got enough in our inventory to complete that. Okay. So we're going to move on to this side. We've got 3 over here to do. And I think we've got enough to do that. So that unknown signal is a drop pod that's just fallen somewhere. There it is. It's a drop pod fallen over there. We could go and get the stuff out of it, but to be honest, it's pretty tame, the stuff that you find in it. It's useful early on, but it might have some credits in it, which is useful. So I could go to a trading station and buy some stuff if I wanted. Okay, I've still got components in to finish 3 more off. So let's see how many bits short are we going to be? We're short of some solar cells. Right, let's put some more solar cells into production. That should be enough. 6 more needed. We'll give it a second. There we go. Got them all. Okay, back up the hill. I thought I read in the last patch notes they changed unknown signals in some way. I don't know if that's unidentified signal, but so far all of the unknown signals that I've been to, they've all been drop pods. Oh shit. Really? I need steel plate. I need... Okay, right. These 3 aren't going to complete, so I need to right click, add to the build planner, add to the build planner, and add to the build planner. Is this going to be our last trip down here? Our energy's down to 32%, so we're going to have to go and charge ourselves. That's all the components. Don't remember what exactly. Might have to have a look at that, see if it's... see what changes are made. Okay, welded up. That's another one welded. And voila! We have the start of a solar tower created. It's going to get expanded. There'll be more layers added to it. But for the moment, that should vastly improve the power into the base. But it's only going to provide power as long as the sun is shining onto those solar panels. As the sun moves around and goes over the top of us, it's not going to be shining directly onto those panels. So we want those panels to always be facing the sun. How do we do that? I'm glad you asked. Well, first of all, we go and recharge our energy. So we'll head across to the med bay, hold F, plug ourselves into the mains, give ourselves a little energy boost. It's a Red Bull taken, and I now need to build a programmable block. So let's go to our build menu. Just update design to make use of the new option. Oh, right, yeah. No, I have noticed that a couple of them do look different. Yeah, I did notice that. So there's two different programmable blocks. They're basically the same things. They use the same components, just slightly different skins. I'm going to use this one because just cause it's a newer skin. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to go to the cargo container, and I've now extracted all the components to build two programmable blocks. Now I need somewhere to put my two programmable blocks. Where can I put these? Could make use of this corridor now, couldn't I? Okay. Now these are inset programmable blocks, so they do look better. We put them in somewhere. Okay, now cover your ears for a second, folks. This is going to get loud. Okay, there we go. Just had to drill out a bit of space around here. Oh, one more here. Okay. Slightly damaged the edging of the wall there, but it's been repaired. I do have... Now, those lights that you see flashing that noise... That is my nanites. This here is a nanite build and repair station. So when I put blocks down and they're in range of the nanite build stations, they will automatically build that for me. Just a little time saver. That's a mod. It's one of the best mods around, I think. Especially when you start getting late game and you have to build massive contraptions. You don't have to spend all your time welding up boxes when you can get nanites to do it for you for free. Okay, is that everything done? Yeah, that's everything done. Okay. So the nanites will use the components that I've currently in stock to build things up. So if there's no components available for them to weld things up, they will not weld. Yeah. Hang on, I'll go over here for a second. Yeah, I like the manual welding ships. Oh god, this is just as noisy in here. We'll go in here, it's a bit quieter. I like building little welding ships to go and weld up stuff, so I'm still going to be doing that. Because I find that sometimes the nanites can be a bit unreliable. Okay, so we have now got two controllable blocks set up here. Okay, so we're going to now try to set up a script on these. So I'm going to hit K, so it brings up the control panel for the programmable block. And it's already selected as this block here, number 2. And if I click, okay, so if I click into edit, it brings up the code editor. I'm going to go to browse scripts. I'm going to see if I can find, have I got the script? There we go. I see solar script alignment. Okay, so this is the solar panel alignment script that uses rotors and hinges or gyroscopes to align solar panels for maximum efficiency. Never used this before with hinges or gyroscopes. Only ever used it for with rotors. I wonder if it's possible to make using gyroscopes to make a interplanetary ship based on like the sail ship design, space sail ships with giant solar panel sails. I bet you can. I'd quite like to have a stab at making something like that. And then as you're flying through space, the panels will automatically rotate towards the sun. That'd be quite cool. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one into my editor. And here it is. Here's the script. So, name the group with all the solar related rotors, not needed in gyro mode. String rotor group name solar rotors. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to have a look for my rotors. It's these advanced rotors here. I'm going to highlight them all. In the block group, I'm going to paste in solar rotors, and I'm going to save. Come out. I'm going to go back to the programmable block. I'm going to bring up that script again. By enabling gyro mode, no, and the script no longer use the rotors. Okay. Name the reference group for the gyro mode. Okay. Rotate to sunrise. Rotate the panels towards sunrise during the night. Possible values. Is that it? Auto refresh stop. 1. Morpher battery completely empty. Build more solar panels. Aligned. Let's go have a look. Does that align the panels? I don't think it has. They still look like they're in the same position to me. Although they do appear to be pointing directly at the sun. I'm sure there's more to it than that. No, they're moving. Look, you can see. They're tracking the sun. I'll just put the mouse cursor there. You can see the panels are rotating round and tracking the sun. Brilliant. I've done a thing. Okay, looking back at it now, it was a pretty easy thing, but I've still done a thing. Happy with that. Although it is telling me to build more solar panels. Why am I hearing the ticking from the nanites all the way up here? Let's check the batteries. Yeah, we need more solar panels. Okay, what have I got in my inventory? I've got a load of steel panels. Right. Let's go and expand this. So, I wonder, should I build up next? Or should I just continue on the one axis? Oh. I can just build up onto here, man. So if I put blocks all the way along here, like that, along there, like so, then do the same at the bottom. The same on this side as well. Okay, we now change across to the solar panels and rotate them around so everything is facing the right way, or the same way. Down some blueprints, put down the grids for it, the scaffolding, so to speak. So this just takes like one steel plate just to put down the scaffolding shape of it. Okay. Let's use the. There we go. Have we got anything else in my inventory? Anything? Build planner is clear. That's so cool. Oh, nuts. I haven't put a row down there ever. Damn it. Let's put a row down here. Switch back to my welder. Build capacity. Build planner has reached capacity. Let's just go and drop everything off. Okay. So I'm going to empty my inventory out first of all. And I'm going to load up the inventory with just the stuff that I need. And now we start welding. Back to welding. Did we finish that one? Yeah, we did. Stop moving away from me. It's moving away from me. Okay, let's go back down, get some more. You see, because it's not conveyed this, I've got no conveyor pipes going up there. I can't pull the components out. The closest place that I can pull components out is back here, so I have to keep going back and forward to get stuff. There we go. Filled up for another run, so it's going to take a few runs. Yeah, I know that they're not damaged. Stop telling me they're damaged. They're not damaged, they're just not made yet. It's in production. Right. Let's grab some more. More components, please. Components for the component god. I really should seal all of that up as well. Solid block it all the way up, but my god, that's going to be a boring show. That's an offline job, that. Okay, so that's another what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Six? Around 6 per row. 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, our solar grid has vastly increased in size from the like 4 or 6 solar panels that we had on previously and half a dozen wind turbines to a shitload of solar panels. And to be honest, it's probably not going to be enough, so we are going to need some other sources of power. So as well, oh god, okay, I'm going to need to build some solar panels. Okay, right, I'm probably going to need to build some of that as well. Let's build a load of solar panels, load of solar cells. Let's build some more glass. So there are all other power options that I've got. I can use wind power. I can use solar power. We could use H2 power. We could drill for ice and have H2 engine and H2 generators to convert the ice into H2, which is then fed into a H2 engine, which can also create power. And there's nuclear as well, so we could build a nuclear reactor. Problem with nuclear reactor is that of course it runs on uranium, and uranium isn't available on the planets. In order to get uranium, I need to take my ship, fly up there, and find asteroids and mine. Which I have already done. I have already been up into space and found some uranium. In this ship, which doesn't really hold very much cargo, but it's a decent little miner, and it can... Well, it doesn't blow up on re-entry, I suppose, is the main thing about it. It flies and it works, so that's a good thing. I've not had the nuclear reactor blow up on me yet. It's hydrogen, that's my problem. With my hydrogen-powered ships. One little crash or one little bump hits the big hydrogen fuel tank and boom, the whole thing goes up. Nuclear I am fine with. Nuclear is pretty bulletproof. Nuclear tends to be stored deep down underground anyway, so nothing can get to it and hit it. I don't really use the nuclear very much on ship builds. It is a good source of power, because it's compact as well and you get a lot of power out of it. But it's just constantly having to keep the uranium up to
Energy low.
the uranium supplied on it. Right, I'm going to go and have a sit down in the cab of the ship so I charge up. While I do that, I am going to go and get myself a drink. So I will be back in a minute. Right, I am fully charged. A glass of water. And I've got a build planner full of solar panels. So let's grab some components. So I thought it was going dark there, but I don't think it was. I think there was a planet passing in front of the sun. I think that's what caused the shadow. So I believe that looks like the moon. Yeah, that's the moon over there. Not too sure what planet that is. That might be the alien planet. There's a Mars-type planet. There's a nice planet which is like... Is it Triton? Triton, I think it is. I have done a build on Triton before and I really enjoyed Triton. I built a Hoth-style underground base. And everything was H2 powered. All the ships, all our vehicles, all the base, everything. It was all because there was just ice all over. All I can think of is orbital stuff. I'll go back to Kerbal sometime, you know. I did enjoy playing Kerbal. I think I was getting close to my limit of how I could work things out. And which wasn't really very far into the game at all, to be honest, so I probably should go back and give it another shot. I was still doing the moons. So I hadn't gotten. I might have sent a probe. I sent a probe around the sun. I think that's as far as I got. Hang on. I think I just heard the boy. I'm just gonna go check, see if he woke up. It'll just be a second. No, we're all good. He's absolutely fine. Yeah, I think the last mission that I sent was in Kerbal was a satellite to orbit the sun, I think. I'd set up two research stations on each of the moons, the Mun and I can't remember what the other one was. I'd also got a pretty chunky satellite in orbit. Well, it wasn't as more of a space station in orbit around Kerbal. Quite a decent sized one, and I've been adding modules into it and successfully docking extra modules onto it and getting them attached, which I'm quite impressed with. It's got a lot of science equipment up on it. But yeah, I hadn't done any of the interstellar or any of the other planetary, well, it's not interstellar, but any of the other planetary missions. I think I was having problems with our rockets. I needed to go away and do a bit of research, and I never came back to it. But by God, Kerbal's tricky. It's very rewarding when you get something done on it. But oh my God, it is tricky. Your periapsises and target velocities and trajectories, and having to miss in your periapsis by an absolute country mile and having to reload in, and then having to make corrections through your journey through space. Yeah, it's fun. I like it. So disappointed though on the lack of a multiplayer side and an effective multiplayer side, and then they go and absolutely make a dog's dinner of Kerbal 2, and which would have had that multiplayer element into it. I'm so disappointed. Saw it coming a mile off, but really disappointed with what happened with that. So I was looking forward to doing some multiplayer Kerbal with Tipple on that. I don't even know if the product is still dead for Kerbal 2. If it's now doesn't get any development at all, if it's just dead in the water, which wouldn't surprise me. I don't know how it would work, but the idea of it sounds fun. Anything that's got a multiplayer element, and you know me, anything that's got that multiplayer element in it is I'm always open to. Enshrouded being the big one for me at the minute. Love that game. Love that game. And I don't mind finishing, not going back and playing my private game that I've got set up with me and Tipple and Doddy and Miller, who aren't playing at the minute. You never know, we might come back to that at some point in the future. As long as I've got Sunday to come back and play. Even if I am a little bit behind and repeating stuff that I've already done, don't care. Because there was chunks of lore and stuff that I missed out because people were just racing through our playthrough and never really caught up with the lore. So there was a lot of big fights and battles that I missed out on. The one in the capital city, Piemont, something like that. With some sort of giant lizard, I think it is. I never got to see that. I don't know what happened with that. So I'm looking for... Is it the Wyvern? Is it? Is it the one where you get the statue? The big ass statue? We just happened to go back in, me and Tipple, and say, oh, there's the statue. But there was no boss that had already been taken care of. And I've seen other people playing it as like some sort of... I don't... It might have been the Wyvern. But I didn't think you'd see... Wyvern... But they're flying creatures, aren't they? So I didn't think you'd see those until later in the game where you got to the desert part. And I thought this mission was earlier in the game. Could be wrong. Oh, come on. Really? We're just missing some girders. 6 girders. Right, that'll be it then. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I missed that fight altogether. I don't know if Doddy or Miller, when they were a higher tier, just went out and took it up by themselves or what. Ooh, bit of lag. Isn't for the statue. Alright, so the statue was another bit. But it's in the area where the statue is it? Alright, I think I've got everything that I need. Be interested to see if these batteries are charging up at all with this power that's coming in now. Okay, the sun is going down. It's not going to be here for much longer, but we now have a solar farm in place. Bet the batteries are still red. I bet they're still not charging. Pike's Mead, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you. Yeah, these batteries are dead as dodos, aren't they? It says it's recharging. I need more batteries. I need to find somewhere to have a battery storage room. Yeah, but I wanted to do it as part of the mission. That was the thing. I need to get the lighting sorted out in here. This place here all needs cleared out as well. This is going to be the main hangar. Oh, I've sealed all that area off. Okay, this place is a shithole.
Oh, dear.
Where can I build some batteries? Hello, Miller.
Hello. Oh, dear me.
Where can I build some batteries? Ah, I can wait for you. I'm in no rush to get there. We'll get there. We'll get to that point eventually. No. What have I got through here? Sorry. Cover your ears, folks. I'm going mining. Okay, I think I've just found somewhere to have my battery room. We'll worry about the strategy for it when we get there. Miller, can you remember an Enshrouded fighting a wyvern in Pike's Mead? In a castle. Maybe not. Right, let's clear some of this land out here. Oh, he's gone. Miller has gone. It is just me.
Energy low.
Yeah. Level 15 to 17 area. That's not far off where we're at in the minute. I think I've just gone to double figures. I need a sword for our Sunday playthroughs. I really need to find a decent sword. And actually do some leveling up as well. okay. So yeah, so it might not be too far away from getting it. I think we might have done that. Someone might have done that bit out of order. Yeah. I mean, I like me double-handed weapon, but I'm going to sort of train in the warrior set as well. So a single-handed sword would be good for that. Are you going to merge into? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going to be yeah, exactly. I'm going to go barbarian and warrior, and then chuck some points into athlete as well. You know, are you going to spec into battle mage?
Energy critical.
Right, I need to go and charge my suit up. I'm also going to need to get some steel plates as well. I was determined for my Sunday night playthrough to be a different skill class. Wizard Trickster. And I wasn't going to go down the barbarian warrior sort of route. But I just enjoy that class. Big lump of meat going whack. Play to my strengths. Alright, I need some more steel plate. Just so I can grid this area out. I'll go down to the end of the tunnel here. Okay, take a little bit more out here. I just know them because of the class in the game, that's all. It's the only reason I know them from. Everything that I know about that stuff comes from Unshrouded. I have no knowledge in any other, from any other source. And to be honest, I don't have any interest in it from anywhere. I've only got interest in it in Enshrouded. Although I still really want to play Baldur's Gate 3. More to the fact that I think with me, if I could coax Doddy, Miller, Tipple and myself to have a proper run at Baldur's Gate 3 and play it until the end, I think it would be quite fun. I think it would be an absolute shit show. And perhaps just... I like narrative. I like narrative-driven games. Oh, hello. I just find it difficult to find narrative-driven games that I like. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind giving Baldur's Gate 3 a bash at some point. What did he have for your tea then, Miller?
Food. Just like oven baked fish and chips and powder.
Not wrong with oven baked fish and chips. I usually have that once a week.
I need to work on me, like, he keeps going off, mate.
Oh, yeah, lucky gone off again.
Aye. It's only when I have the car charger in, and it's only since I've had the work done in the bloody kitchen.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not ideal. It's not the Sparky Bat only tested everything, but it's the bloody... Oh, CPU is overly sensitive, so it keeps tripping. Not like, it's only when my car charges in though, so it's not like the house is a problem, but it's when you charge my car it is.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a pain in the arse over there, but it is what it is. It's fine though, because like I had it on today, and it'll be fine for like a couple of hours, and then it'll just randomly trip.
That's not good. Oh, hang on. There's a speck of... I mean, can I get that speck? Come here. Oh, God, I hate it when it does this. Little bits of the terrain left lying around where you've drilled. Come here.
Yeah. I mean, even Google says, yeah, the RCD or the RCBO, which is exactly what I'm looking at, it protects the charging so it may be overly sensitive or faulty, which it is. But the bastard electrician fucking won't get back to us. I'm like, I need a price. Give us a price.
I need to sort our TV aerial out this week because we might be going out on Saturday night and have a babysitter around. And I don't want to leave them just with the TV box and go... actually, they're only a teenager, so they'll probably won't even go into the telly. They'll just go into the apps and just put Amazon or Netflix on anyway, but... Why won't you drill? This nonsense is what I want to talk about, what voxels are. Chandra doesn't have that. Yeah, but you see, remember how old this Vauxhall technology is, Jumo? This is like, what, 2012, 2014 Vauxhall tech? And Enshrouded is new Vauxhall tech. Oh, don't have any steel tubes in. Okay. There we go. That's them in place. So I'd be surprised if we see crappy little things like this happening in the new Space Engineers.
That's what I need. 63 amp, 30 milliamp, double pull RCD. God.
Yeah, I suppose it is, Jumo. But I've only ever seen this problem in this game with voxels splintering like that. I haven't seen any other games, but of course this has got its own engine. So it must be something that's caused by its own engine. Okay, I'm just going to have to build something on it, I think. Right, so coming through the door here, we'll have a row of batteries starting here. Now, where was that little speck? I think I've built the batteries over it. Yes, I have. Okay. And then we can clear this area a bit more and put it into, make it into a proper room. Make it a bit techy, put some seal it all off and get it done up nice. It's going to be night time now, isn't it? These batteries aren't going to get charged in them. Yeah, okay. I'm expecting this to lose power at any point soon because there's no charge on the batteries. Unless these batteries get completed and they can power the base for the night. Power cells, computers, construction comp. Okay. Power cells, computer, construction comp. Power cells, computer, construction comp. Isn't the term voxels not more to describe how the blocks break? Sort of that completely destructible sort of environment or terrain. But again, I could be wrong on that. God, what do I need? What do I need for those batteries again? Power cell construction comp, possibly steel plate. Okay. Power cell construction comp, steel plate. Not in there. Power cell construction comp, steel plate. Yeah, we're all at steel plate. Okay. Start off with 1,000 of each. Yeah, I have as well, Jumo. That's how I bought voxels. Also, when I think of voxels, I think of the Astra and the Cavalier. But they're different type of voxels. To our European and American cousins, they're known as opals. In the UK, the car manufacturer Opel is known as Vauxhall for some strange reason. Yes. In the UK, it's Vauxhall, spelt Vauxhall. I think it still is, isn't it, Miller? It's still Vauxhall over here.
What?
We even changed across to Opel. We still call
No,
them
it's still
Vauxhalls.
Vauxhall.
Yep, that's it, Jumo. Pretty certain we were the only country in the world that had the badge Vauxhall. Or did the Aussies? Yeah, same brand, just different name. I don't think the Aussies might have had Vauxhall. Right, it's the steel plate done. Now onto the power cells. They're going to take longer. Okay, I can hear the nanites going. You've heard of Vauxhall, but you just dismissed it as some sort of weird exotic manufacturer from elsewhere in the world. No, Vauxhalls are definitely not exotic. Unless you lived in the 1980s and you had something called a Carlton Royale. Then that was like top tier Vauxhall with walnut dash interior, and my granddad had one. It was a tank of a car. Jesus Christ, it was made out of pure iron. Exotic as in not from around here, not fancy. Fairs. Definitely not fancy. Oh, excuse me. What's our batteries going? Which ones are you putting the power cells into? Got 2 batteries on now. They're going to be decharged in how many minutes? Fully depleted in 4 hours. Okay. Right, they'll see us through to the morning. Why did that come out that way? Oh, that bit of rock. There's another one here. Another bloody splinter. Right. How am I going to fix that? Sometimes you can just catch these on the edge. And sometimes just catch these on the edge and just catch them and cut them. These ones, however, are not playing ball. I could. That work? It's exactly what I was thinking, Jumo. Why is that looking up there? Go into there. Da, 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 da. Watch this, it's not going to hit it, is it? Seems reasonable and not excessive. Well, let the 9x build that up. Oh, there's a hole in my roof. Let's just patch that up. Stick one on there. Bonk. Okay, what do you need? Steel plate. What a surprise. Lots of steel plates, I think, for those. How's our battery room getting on? Oh, we've got 2 more. We've got 6 batteries now online. Okay. What's the power depletion on these? Fully depleted in 3 hours. That's going down. That's gone down a lot quicker than what I thought it was. Ah, yeah, I can expand the cobalt mine to do silver as well while it's over there. It's only another 150 meters away. I also need to get that iron mine in operation up on top of the side, on the side of the mountain. I want to get the power sorted out first of all before I do anything else and start putting stuff into the refineries. That needs construction comp next. And then computers as well. We need some computers. Let's go set the order away to build some computers. How many batteries we're going to get online then? So we've now got 4, 5, 6, 7 batteries. Oh, and then okay. Well, that one there'll come online once I get some construction comp. Oh, so will that one. And that one. Okay. We are going to need some more power cells. Are we still making power cells? That's the mine. Should know I've deliberately color coded that differently so. Uh-oh. No, we are still producing. We are still manufacturing. onto the construction comp. They should get some more batteries online. Probably did put it in 4 hours, that one. There's another battery online. There's another one.
Energy low.
Okay, we need more power cells. 60. Another 120 power cells. Keep going down the wrong tube. Let's make it around 200. I think that's all the construction comp I need. That just needs computers. Okay. Let's move across into some computers then. Let's bump the computers up the chain. Surely that's the drill finish now. It is. Right. Is it going to get that? Let's see. Got you son of a bitch. Fuck you. Right, disassemble it. Have a look inside that case. Oh, it's gone. Too late. That would have shown the little bit of stone that were drilled out. Right, is that just power cells? It is just power cells, right? Okay, let's push the power cells through. Oh, it's already onto the power cells. Hopefully that'll keep the base ticking over until the morning. We'll eventually have more banks of these batteries, probably go up another level and then do another row behind there, and another row, and another row, and so on and so on. Don't know what the nanites are now welding. Whether just because they've got some steel that went and just filled in all my holes.
Energy critical.
Oops, energy. I also need to build a control tower as well somewhere. Although I have got an idea for that. There is a set of lands that I put aside. If I can find it in the dock, which I probably can't. Where is it? I've already started building on it. Here it is. It's a little pad with a load of conveyors on it. And this actually connects up to the main base. I'm about building some sort of control station up here. Maybe you can use that for a landing pad, maybe for the iron mine up there. So I don't have to run a power conduit to conveyors all the way 800 meters underground all the way over there to the iron mine. I could just have a self-powered mine over there with drills on it, just drilling out the ore, and then have some automated ships going from there, docking over here, dropping the ore off, going back, picking it up, just going back and forward. A constant supply of ore until we run out of it there, and then move the operation elsewhere. Yes, okay, mission achieved for tonight anyway. Got the solar tower up. Look at the lights on this thing. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. These little spotlights on the side here. You can see for bloody miles. I'm half tempted to take it up into space. It's fully charged. It's full of H2. Let's take it for a jolly. Let's go asteroid hunting. And hopefully not run into any of those varmints of space pirates. And the good thing about the ship is that it is over-engineered in the amount of thrusters that's on it for the size of it. But that means I know that I can fill this up to the brim and it has no problem flying. We could probably increase the cargo space in it more. And it'd still have no problem flying fully loaded. And I do like hydrogen thrusters. They just look cool. Although they are very, very noisy. It has got those little ones, and also if we zoom in, it's got those flat atmospheric thrusters as well. You see? Clever. So it's got quite a bit of upthrust, as you can see, just from the lots of little hydrogen engines on it. But it's got extra oomph from the atmospheric. I can actually fly it in the atmosphere fully loaded without those atmospheric engines on. But it's good to have them on. Just knowing that they're there to take the strain if needed. Okay, we are at 0.14 G for the 0.14 gravity. We should start to see some asteroids soon. There's the alien planet over there. There's the Mars-like planet. I think that one there might be Triton, the ice planet. What else have you got? There's another planet over there. I can't remember what that one is. Asteroid. There's one dead ahead. Mars moon could be. Let's carry on straight. Let's carry on straight ahead. We'll go and check out this one. Ooh. Starting to come up fast now. I have also got the mod on for the extended ore range. Now this is the first time I've actually taken this to space since I put the extra lights on it. Because I was having difficulty navigating around the dark side of asteroids with just this, without these spotlights on. So hopefully these spotlights are going to make it a lot easier to see. Need more angled ones. You reckon? They're just there for show. They do jack all. Okay, sneak up on the asteroid. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, the 45-degree ones. Oh, I've got some of that. I don't know if I've got those on somewhere. I prefer the spotlights, but the spotlights give us much better range, as you will see in a minute. Nice big corner lights. Don't tempt me. Oh, I actually think the ones that I've got on, I think they're actually, are they spotlights or are they searchlights? There we go. There's the searchlights being coming into effect. What have we got? Magnesium and uranium. You know what? I haven't actually got any magnesium yet. There's something I want to do in the game. I built my own attack drones, attached those drones to my mothership while traveling with the mothership. I want the drones to automatically fly and fight the enemy ship within range and return it to connectors on the mothership. Oh. Well, good evening, Zamugan. I think that might be tricky because they need a point of origin, a fixed point of origin to return to. And when you've got them mounted on the ship in space, you haven't got that fixed point of origin for drones to return back to. I myself haven't used drones very much, so hang on. You know what? I'm just going to do a quick reply. Right, 2 seconds, again. I'm just doing a quick reply. So let's see. I've not had much joy with drones myself. same issue with trying to get them to return. Actually, thinking about it, it should be possible because they're going to return to the connectors. I think it should be possible, but I've not figured it out yet. There we go. Okay, so where's this magnesium deposit? There's a magnesium deposit. Best of luck with it, Zamagan. Love to see your results one day if you manage to crack it. Okay, magnesium. Magnesium. This is what we came for. Some more I don't have. Now, can I squeeze the ship into there? Why have I got out the ship? Okay, that's a bigger deposit than what I thought it was. That's what she said. So I have got an ejector system on here for the stone. It doesn't work great. It doesn't get rid of all of the stone for some reason. I think it might have to do with how my cargo containers are laid out. Or we might be getting lucky here, and this might just be pure magnesium we're getting. It's not pooping out any stone yet. Oh. That is a good point, that Jumo. It's not going to be long, surely. Is this all magnesium we're getting? Is this just pure magnesium and no stone? It's pure magnesium. How much magnesium have we managed to get in? 2.3, 5, 13, 22, 30, 38, 50, 60, 80, about 85k. Yeah, you may well be like that.
Ooh. Geez.
Jesus Christ, Miller.
Hello. Oh.
Bloody hell. That was a burp and a half.
It was.
Have you just drunk an entire 2-litre bottle of Sprite?
No water, funnily enough.
Really, I came up here for iron is what I wanted, but I'll take magnesium because I didn't have any of that. I didn't really want to do a long mission up in space. Just wanted to take the ship out for a quick run. Now, I would quite like it to be daylight when I return back to the planet, so I can see what I'm not going to crash into. It's still very much still on the dark side. Oh, lightning strike over there.
Zombie, zombie.
And another one. I mean, that's only used 12% fuel, 3% battery. We are at gravity. I could just power off the engines and just save everything altogether. And go completely dark and switch the batteries off. But now I am now freezing. So we'll put the electric back on. We'll keep ourselves warm. And we'll just keep it on tick over. And give it a few minutes, see if the sun's going to start to illuminate that side of the planet. I don't think it's too far off being morning on it. So of course I could, if I had some steel plate on me, which I do not, I could go and land on the asteroid, build a base on it, which I have done before, setting up a mining organization up on a close the window. Might as well get the voice tablet in charge while I'm here waiting. What's your plans for this week then, Miller?
How shit, mate.
Oh shit. Anyone in chat got any plans for the week? I think on Saturday we're going to our first train fair of the year. Yay.
Wow.
The kids will enjoy it. Nonplussed. Freya's in hospital tomorrow. Operation, checkup, anything major? Good news, hopefully good news. Please be good news.
Great news, sports fans.
I need to do bits around the house still as well. I need to put stuff together and
Fucking, I wish I just had stuff to put together.
stitches coming out. Ooh, ow, okay. Yeah, good luck with that anyway, Freya. I started putting up a set of drawers about 2 weeks ago, and I built all the framework up in about an hour and a half, and I thought, oh, this is easy, I'm going to fly through this. And I look back at my kit, I still had about 70% of the stuff. It's like, what the fuck? When I looked at it close, it's of course all of the runners and all of the little bits of drawers. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. And it's just sat there now looking at me going, you're not going to finish me, are you? Got knocked out today after 2 weeks. Oh, Jesus, that's not good. No, I need to get cracking with this house and get the rest of it done, and then get the guy to. Oh, Curry's eventually gave in. So.
Oh, I think you bloody.
Got the oven. Yeah, so they.
I've done long enough.
Hisense refused to speak to us anymore. So went back to Curry's and complained, and Curry's then go, okay, yeah, they're being dicks about this whole thing. We're just going to replace it. And I said, no. And then they came back and said, oh, well, we can't replace it because they don't make that one anymore. It's like, we only bought it like 6 weeks ago. How do you mean? Oh, never mind. Just give us the money back. And they went, really? Yeah, give us the money back. We're going elsewhere. So they went, yeah, okay, we'll give you the money back.
Rightly so.
They came out today to take it away. And I didn't say anything to Sandy about this because I knew this was going to happen. And the guy came up to deliver it, and Sandy answered the door, and all I heard was, oh, you've not brought an electrician with you? I said, no, it's still plugged in. Oh, did we install it? Says, Yes. I was like, we paid his extra to install it. So and I'm trying not to do what I should have said. So I didn't want to say anything as when she said they were coming out
You're like
today.
sitting there going, I fucking knew. I fucking
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah. I knew there would have been. I just had a feeling that they weren't going to send out an electrician.
No, that was
So-
far too simple.
They're coming back on Thursday with a Sparky to take it out. And then
As the should.
we're then going to go to AO, who we should have went to in the bloody first place.
Yeah, that's where I
So-
get most of my stuff from, to be fair, if I ever get
No more curries. They're off my shopping list from now on. That's them and PC will both in the skip. And no more Hisense because their customer service is appalling.
I was gonna say I've had a couple of Hisense appliances, but I've never had any issues with them, so I've never really
It's
had
the-
to use,
no,
use
it's
the customer
the-
service.
It's the customer service. And to be honest, I'm actually quite happy that this broke and they're taking it back because Sandy made a little bit of a mistake with it. So when it's pushed all the way back in, it's the oven, the door handle goes all the way across and it's just straight. So when you open it, you can't open it fully because it's hitting the side of the cabinet. So she's correcting that mistake by getting one with a curved handle on it. So they are owned by the same company, Rhea. So that's why they're both off my list. Mind you, to wire them into the mains Jumo. So
Yeah, they're going to be hardwired because like mine is, like my oven's hardwired into the mains. There's no plugs on them over here.
I've got a feeling that our circuitry in the UK is different to the rest
It's
of the world.
very
with
different.
this. It's how can I say
Stupid.
it?
Stupid.
It's incredibly overcomplicated and incredibly well protected. There's
Stupid.
layers. There's
Stupid.
layers and layers of
Stupid.
safety on the top of it. So it's like
There's too
It's
much
a-
safety.
it's a lot of safety, and it's been like that since the year dot. I think it makes our electrical system
Crap.
superior. It's just it just means that you
It is
can't
crap
do.
because mine keeps bloody tripping. It's too sensitive. It's pissing me off at the minute.
Yeah, yeah. Yours just plug it into a normal. Yours will plug into a normal socket, Juma. Yeah, but ours goes off a separate ring circuit, so everything's all isolated.
Yeah, it's a fucking pain.
And those higher voltage machines have their own circuits to go off, so they're all entirely. Every single system in these houses is all independent of each other. So
Yeah.
one part of in theory, you could have just one thing go off and just cut off a couple of plug sockets around the house,
Don't I know it?
which is great until it goes wrong, and then you get a Sparkian who has
Fault
to
finding is impossible.
yeah, the diagnostics to try and trace it backwards. It's like a fucking labyrinth. If you want an example of how badly this has gone, watch the latest series of Jeremy Clarkson's Farm for when he opens the pub.
Oh yeah, he has a nightmare with that.
Also, yeah, yours will plug in if it's gas, because the only thing that's electric in it is going to be timing
The
displays.
igniter. Yeah.
The
Well, no,
igniter,
and
yeah.
the igniter.
Yeah. So
That's
you
what I had
haven't-
in my old gas hob. It was literally just in a normal plug socket because all it does is it's just for the spark. But then
Yeah.
after that, if it's electric or an induction, it needs to be wired into like a 30 or 40 amp
Yeah, it'll
fuse because
be.
it takes so much load.
Yeah, the only thing that electric's going to be in the gas ovens is just as he said, the igniter and anything for like an LCD display with your time displays and your clock settings and that sort of stuff. There's an easy way to fix that. They create a gas oven that's got a gas turbine in it. And then you can you can generate your own electricity off your mains gas. Oh, first time I've noticed today no, it was this morning when I was walking back with dropping the boy off at the bus stop. Just happened to look up at the houses on the estate, on the bigger houses at the bottom. They don't have solar panels on. Not all of the houses in the estates have solar panels, which I thought was a bit strange.
There might have been like an optional one because of their own new builds, aren't they?
Yeah.
So there may have been a ticky box option.
Yeah.
Which I'll be honest, if you're paying that kind of money anyway, I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
That our electric bills are ridiculously, stupidly cheap now.
You got solar on yours, like?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you jammy cunt.
Yeah. It's £80 a month. That's what it is now. That's it. It's been reduced by between £40 and £60 a month.
That's mad, that.
When they signed up with Scottish Power and they said, okay, it's going to be £67 a month, says, no, it's not. We'll be the last place that ordered it was 140 a month. It's like it's going to be more than that. So, we'll set your direct debit at 67. No, you won't. Okay, split the difference. We'll set it at 85, and then I'll come back to you in a couple of months' time and we'll increase it then when we see what the real rates are. First prices that came back and they reduced it from 85 down to 75. It's like, fuck's sake. Yeah, bigger place as well.
I didn't complain.
I am not. I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay, so let's make our approach. Not before I do that. Important stuff. Let's refill the e-cig. Oh, hang on a second. There's an unknown signal bobbing about in space. It's only 3 kilometers away from us. I think we need to go and investigate. Although, over the last couple of days when it's been hot, it's been like a fucking tinderbox in here.
When?
Wham!
When?
Watch this. This turns out to be a space pirate that's armed to the teeth and just obliterates me ship. It's had an impressive thunderstorm the other night. I didn't get close to see lots of sparks, but I took a short 1-minute video and there must have been over 30 cracks in the of lightning coming through the clouds in the space of a minute. It was like that for about 20 minutes. Okay, let's try not to crash into this and blow it up. Okay, let's go first person. It's flying around all over the place. I don't think I'm going to get on board to catch this. It is moving about, yeah. Hang on, it's got a gun on it.
It's got a gun. Pew, 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 pew.
I don't like how it's looking at me. It's going to crash into me ship. Son of a bitch. Come here, I'm gonna grind you.
Sure.
I'm gonna mince you. Come here. Oh dear, you've got no gun now, have you? Come here, I want to take your gyroscope off you. It almost looked like a robot, didn't it? Don't you run away from me. That's right. Expose your thrusters to me. Come here.
Big way.
I love the smell of burning robots in the morning. Come here. If I had a gun on this thing, I'd shoot it. But I don't, so I can't. I think I'll just leave it. Did no damage to me. I think I might just put a Gatling gun onto this ship. Just the one. Okay, let's go in for the kill. There's bits coming off it. Come here. That was a good chew. Oh look, it's actually got a screen on it as if it's got a face. If it's got a face, that means it'll die. Whoops, knocked its arm off. Oh! Well, that's not gone well.
Oh dear.
I may have lost that. Yeah, I've lost me drills and some magnesium. Oops. Well, I suppose that says more for me in the belly. Yes. Actually, I'm going to leave it on the seat. Oh well, that does serve me right for being a dick.
you're a dick.
Okay, so I think I'm going to mount some automated turrets to this.
Also, why are you back playing Space Minecraft again?
Why am I back playing? Because it's fun. Space Engineers is fun. That's why I'm back playing it.
Space Minecraft. My uncle's not back to some more shit again.
Yeah, it is bruised, but
It's like,
well, at least that makes me ship lighter to land.
my mum's at the bus stop and said, don't worry, my 20s, I said, there would have been a point where I just thought, fuck it, have a large vodka and go partying anyway. My buddy doesn't do that thing. Joss laughed and I thought, yeah, I'm a Joss. So I thought, I'd get basically everything vodka.
That's... Why is he
God's
here?
sake. I don't know.
I'm not.
For fuck's sake.
I'm streaming, so you better behave yourself. Yeah, that's Keeks entered the chat. He's the dismembered.
Him
head of
with a
Keeks.
microphone who doesn't use his microphone.
That's the one. Soundboard Keeks.
And just says, I'm not.
My PC's already done that once today on stream. Thank you very much. It just went a big nope and blue screened.
Fucked.
And I just looked at your online meeting this morning, I completely full.
Hmm?
And I just looked at your online meeting.
Ooh.
Yeah. They just saw a blurry silhouette in the background.
He is.
I am, but not on a server. Well, I didn't think anyone else was interested.
Wait, can you just open your game up, Kenzie?
Could do if he wants to join in. Because I have for Tipple. Oh, that means I'll have to make him a Steam friend. Ugh.
Oh, Steam friend. Oh. He's
I-
more speak, surely.
Don't know. Let me land first of all, and then I'll check. Or otherwise, I'm going to turn this ship into a lawn dart. It's not in bits. It's just missing the front end.
You don't have a Windows machine.
Oh, your computer. Oh. Well, fix it. And then when Tipple calls you around asking if you can help him fix his computer, say, no, I'm too busy fixing mine.
He's not gonna call round.
That's true.
Don't be stupid.
I'm gonna have it near time. Yeah, trying to watch an ISP in it. Why is he gone all chav? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I'm currently yeehan this into the earth by the look at. Oh, okay, I probably should slow down a bit.
I'm not rang. I'm now.
Yes, that is the disembodied voice of Keeks, who only speaks in memes. Yep.
Fucking hell.
Ah, she's
Yes,
terrible
Obama
listening
is
to
the
that.
Antichrist.
Oh, you brought my bed cover back up here.
That's why I'm usually kind of like almost autistic, is I'm just being constantly.
Okay, so there's the ice lake. So we'll circle
There is only
around.
one thing worse than a rapist.
Stop it!
Boom. A child.
Sake.
Listen, fuckhead. You have fucking crossed the line. I will eat your ass.
For God's sake.
We're not gonna have Pepsi with baby flavoring in it.
Oh, I like my Pepsi with baby flavouring in it. For Christ's sake. Say perfect re-entry. Apart from missing some drills. But apart from that, though, perfect re-entry. I think I need to militarise this ship. Just in case.
Nobody asked.
I'm not talking to you anyway. Only thing is, it's a pin in the dick
I don't
to
like them
land.
putting chemicals in the water
Oh,
that
for
turn to
fuck's
freaking
sake.
frost.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it with the sticky keys. Stop it with the door knocking. I hate them as well.
Pure hate your face.
Right, hooked up. Well, that's going to need buffed out. Yeah, I hate that as well, Jumo. I hate that door knock.
We do a little trolling. It's called we do a little trolling.
Harry Donald.
Just for
Fucking hate you. Fucking hate you.
sake.
Shut up!
He's still there.
Good it is, if he does launch his bloody ISP and he gets some customers and they ring customer support, he's just going to be a soundboard. Just good. My internet's broken. I'm not.
Copy the URL. URL, yes. Google. Go to Google. Go to Google.
Have I got the
User joined your
PDC?
channel.
I have got PDC. I can't use that PDC on here. It's way
Hey,
too big.
wake up.
Ugh. But that's PDC. Can I use that? Oh my god, that is too big for this ship. Also, that would burn on the thrusters. Where the hell am I going to put a weapon that size on here? That's not going to work. And that's just stupid. I might have to do some redesign on this ship. I could just put that one on. How wide is that? That would fit in there, so I could put a gap in there and put that on there. Oh, that's a rocket turret. I don't want an assault cannon. Don't want an auto cannon. That'll be the Gatling turret. We could put another. Drop that down into there. Move that forward. Or maybe even just stick it at the back. That would probably work better. Need to find somewhere else to put these. It does have a big conveyor on the bottom, yeah. So it does just feed in. Bring it back up. There it is. But would I think it? But I think because even though it's got a big conveyor on it, I think it would still work on it. So I can get around the big conveyor problem. That would be the one that I want to put on. It looks stupid just sat on top like that. That's not going to work. Oh look, it does. I just tried putting it on there.
The sun is a deadly laser.
That would go on. Okay, let's try something. Let's science this, shall we?
Silence! I kill you!
Shut up, you bellend.
Am I pissing you off, Fafa?
Oh, I can get around the conveyor problem. So the conveyor problem I can get round. That I'm not worried about.
Okay, bye.
Thank God for that. Good night, Blacks.
Yep.
No, he hasn't.
Bye.
He's still there.
Nope. He's hello, Kieran. Goodbye, Kieran. Oh, shut the fuck up.
I think I can make this work. Because it has got small ports on the side which I could use. Okay. Oh, Jesus! For crying out loud! Anyone that's got headphones on and watching, I am sorry. Kieran is a bellend. Okay, that sits maybe a little bit too low.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Biggity.
He is a bloody bagging area.
Helicopter, helicopter!
Okay.
That's the way to go.
So, what's it I'm looking for? Conveyor converter.
Johnny!
Right, anyway, I'm going to bed. Catch you later.
See you later. I'm disconnecting from Discord
Yes,
as well.
in a bit.
See you later. You can bog off as well, you bellends. Right. So, I put that in there. How can I make this work? I don't think it's that's going to work. I mean, I could go with, where is it? There, the modular cargo container. Put another one of those on. That is sort of flat as well, because that's what I've got in this. It's modular cargo containers that's in here.
Inventory full.
Let's go and drop everything off there. There, where's the hatch? There it is. There's the conveyor connector.
Inventory full.
It's getting more space taken out. Just looks a bit silly. Well, get it welded in and we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, doesn't quite sit right. I mean, I wonder if I can blend it in a bit better. Let's try some different blocks. Yeah. I can't get a slope to go down into there. It's not quite going to be the right block to go in there, I think. Sure, there's another block I can use. I wonder if that could be the block. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. If I get something to go off the edge down there. like that. That's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's... Okay, so let's see. So then we'll put a... that into there. Okay. That's looking better. Yeah, so my Jumo. That's not the bit I am looking for. Oh, has anyone watched Andor? Be interesting to hear your takes on it if you have. Oh, it's not that bit. Oh, was it on here? It was on here, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting much from it, and I just had nothing else to watch, and I thought, go on then, let's give it a shot. And I watched it, and I was pleasantly surprised with it, shall we say. It did make me, at the end of it, think, damn it, I wish I'd never seen Rogue One now. Because I wanted then to watch Rogue One to see what it led on to and what's happened, but... Okay, that's... that I can live with, I think. And do a similar sort of thing around the back. I mean, I'm not happy about... I'm not completely sold about the sides, but... if I can do a similar sort of thing around on the sides, actually. What was that block that I put in called? It's a light armor inverted corner 2x1x1 tip. That one. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I really enjoyed it. So much so I binge watched it in about the space of 3 days. What's that ship called again? Light armor inverted corner. Light armor inverted corner. That's it there. Yeah, it was that way around. No, so I can put the connector back on here and land the ship. Right, I need to bind that again. Set that to switch lock. Okay. Okay, I can finish putting the rest of that around. And the thing is that take off the drills, taper the nose out here, all of a sudden I've got a cargo ship. I think I'm probably going to have to remove that antenna. Where can I put the antenna? Somewhere it's not going to get shot off. Oh. Go, stick the antenna away there. Don't know what I'm going to put on the other side though to make it balanced out, but maybe the yaw detector? I don't know where I've got the yaw detector. Where did I put the yaw detector? Oh, there it is. Alright. So that takes up 2 blocks. So let's put your detector back there as well. Yeah, Andor, yeah, recommend it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Right. Okay. I'm going to go and check on the batteries in a second, but first of all, I'll have a quick look up here in the mine and figure out what I'm going to do up here. So all I've got is just the platform and the generator. I could build a drilling platform in here. Put a large cargo container in. And just have ships come and take the ore away from here, rather than have to go and manually mine it out. Maybe something to think about anyway. It's not one of the things that's super important on my list of things to do in this in a minute. I do need to get the hangar cleared out. I'm going to switch some of these lights up. Put the lights up now. There we go. That's better. Alright, what else? I suppose such a strong sudden aversion to violence for some reason. Just in anything on TV nowadays, since violence is big entertainment. Yeah. There is a bit of a dark side, but there's a very good storyline behind it. I wouldn't say it's all flat out violence. Uh, where's all my magnesium? It doesn't seem like very much Am I missing something here? That magnesium couldn't have gone through the refiners already, surely. I don't know if that's a lot. 56k? It Murder fest. Oh, I wouldn't describe it as a murder fest, but it's brutal, I'd say. It's definitely brutal. You know, I've decided I don't like those panels on there. I'll find something else to put onto them. I'll think of something else to do with those. You know what else I wasn't happy with about this? I wasn't happy with how the drills sit on here. I wanted something that would taper better, but you can't really taper the drills. Can't build on top of them. Can't really go that way. I want a different option for the drills. I'd like to have something that could actually fit as a cone shape on there. It's either that or change the cockpit design. Cock. So I've got the fighter cockpit. Industrial. The cab. So, the other boxy one. Hang on. That one? No, that one. Or that one, the industrial. Which one's the newest one? There was also one given away for free in the newsletter when you signed up for the newsletter. I can't remember which one that was. That one. It doesn't attach onto it though, that's the thing. It's going to have to be built underneath it. Oh, you're joking, you can't... Hang on a second. Which one was the newsletter one?
Full.
That was part of decorative blocks. Was it this one? The flush cockpit? I think it was. What? Requires newsletter DLC. What do you mean? I had it. Hang on. Yes. Have I got to sign up for the... Oh, hang on a second. I've already signed up for this. I had the game uninstalled. Let's see if that loads it in. No, I didn't think it would matter as well. Unless it wasn't something that even crossed my thought. Didn't even cross my mind. Didn't even think about it. Uninstalled it, reinstalled it. Still want to do like a creative mode challenge, 1 hour, small blocks, maximum ship size, as many of us can get into the game, build a ship, meet up for a mass battle. Oh, I've got it now. Don't know why I can't see it. I'll give it a minute or two to load in, perhaps. Right, I should now be able to see it. Yeah, that works so much better, doesn't it? Oh, looks like I'm ripping out the cockpit. Whee! I don't know where that bounced off to. Oh. Okay. Okay, that looks all right, actually. I mean, I could have two variants of this. I could have this without the drills, and underneath here, I could take this off and put a Another turret underneath here. Yeah, that does look better. I don't really think I want another Atmos thruster in there, you know.
Inventory full.
Don't really think I need it, to be honest. That's heavy. I don't want that. Keep it a light, boy. Not too sure about that. What does it look with the fin wedge on it? Yeah, maybe. 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 The drills do sit better though. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. So, yeah, it definitely sits better with those.
Inventory full.
Mm. Might change that bit. Don't think I'm too keen on that. I think I'd rather have a slope going up on it.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That goes the wrong way. And that goes the wrong way as well. That would fit. I can go with that one. So then, if I was to then put in one of those there, is there then going to be a bit that fits in there? Oh, does that fit? Sort of, yes. Not really. Needs to be a low triangle going up to a... Oh, that's a proper okay, that's a proper half block triangle, sort of like that shape. It's a wedge. Is there a wedge that's going to be that sort of shape? I'm feeling there's probably not. That would be the shape. I'm going to have to change that bottom bit there though. The Ocean blocks are without the gold probably tend to look a bit messy. Yeah. Just trying to find best fit, really, isn't it? Nope, not that bit. Not that bit. That's the bit I've already tried. It's not going to be that bit. That bit goes the wrong way. It doesn't really work neither. It sort of works, but it leaves it bulky on the outside. And it doesn't come to a point at the front neither. Oh. Maybe it's something of this. Maybe the conversion one would be nice here. I don't know what that is. What is that conversion? What do you mean by the conversion block of them? Explain to me like I'm a 4-year-old. I think I've missed that. There's a set of blocks, is there? Oh, the transition bases. I forgot all about those. Good call, Jumo. That almost works. Like armor slope transition tip. I'd say that's pretty much spot on. It's not far off, is it? It's not far off. Go invisible. Yeah, it does the mine, yeah. So it's I don't know. I don't have that. Can I not? I don't seem to be able to rotate it to go around though for the other side. That's the problem. Oh, hang on. There it is. Yeah, they are glitching out when I put them on first of all, and then once I weld it in, it's fine. I don't. It's definitely better. I mean, I can live with it. It's unique. It just looks like it's got a bit of a forehead. I don't know. I'm just trying to get it to look smooth. It's just aesthetic. I'm just trying to find an aesthetic that's pleasing to me. That's all. That's all. I think I'm okay with that. I'm not sure it's that. If there's another transition bit to go into here. Oh, hang on a second. What's that bit do? Hang on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. So now I think I have a bit that will go in there. I think it's on here. Perfect. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, okay. Happy with that. Thank you for that, Juno. I forgot all about the transition block. Just aesthetics, that's all. Just trying to get so that it looks like it all molds into one rather than just stopping and starting. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's the best that I've found so far. I'm okay with that. I mean, yeah, I think it could be better, but I don't think there's the blocks available to make it smooth. That's got a little bit of a strange ridge there, maybe. But no, I'm okay with that. Right. Yeah. I mean, I could do that. I could put one of those spotlights into there or a headlight onto the top of it or something. Maybe for another time. The Black Scouts. Yes, I do remember that. Have you got that blueprinted? Oh, I just realised a major disaster here. I've got different types of thrusters on the front of this ship. Sacrilege. They're the standard large hydrogen thrusters, while these are the industrial ones. Oh, well. I don't know how I've made that mistake. Ship design is ruined. Have I noticed not? How have I not noticed that until now? Is there anywhere else I can put all these gyros in? I think if I take the engine out, I think I could fit the gyros. Hang on. Don't need to take the engine out. Yes, I'm going to do the same as well, actually, folks. I'm going to mess around with this a little bit more. But I am going to sign off because it's 1:15 and I've got work in the morning, so I should be getting ready as well to go to bed. So I'm going to go out and chill out and watch some vids, watch some YouTubes for half an hour and gan to kip. Best of luck at hospital anyway tomorrow, Freya. Thank you folks for joining us. I shall be back tomorrow. I will stream again tomorrow night. Probably do some of the football thing for an hour and then jump into some Space Engineers and carry on with this, I think. But for now though, thank you for joining me, folks. Have a good Tuesday, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.